face and start kicking ass, just like it said at the beginning of the program.
Man of the hour, tower of power, too sweet to be sour.
Sending your ass on the jabroni jet to the other side of the territory, brother.
The Alabama Hammer.
Nightmares on the best part of my day.
The goods from the woods.
Hot damn!
Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley.
I'm Sam Harder.
I'm Carter Glasscock.
Joining us today, our friend, comedian, been on the show many times, and is now accompanying us on the road, driving to Oxnard, California. Our friend
Rick Wood. I forgot I was a guest.
Yeah, you're a guest in this car.
You're fucking driving, Rivers. Don't hold the mic. God damn.
We can capture some actual Rivers road rage on this.
Oh no, I'm gonna dial it back.
Don't fucking.
Lean into it, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'll sacrifice my life.
If you
for
can,
it.
yeah, just get as angry as you normally do. Come on.
Aren't there
If
lessons?
anybody
to be taught
doesn't
out
know,
on these
Rivers
roads?
is an insane man behind the wheel.
Look, I teach lessons when I drive. It's just what I do.
Okay. We're just talking about ideas for a show. Here's my idea. I just want to go out on Vermont with a sign that says, "Tell me what the fuck is wrong with the world."
Oh, that's
And
good.
Since everybody who walks up and down Vermont is an insane person.
You just want a podcast of people loudly screaming Jews?
Yeah.
That's what's going on that street. They control everything, including me.
Well,
I don't want to be saying this hate speech right now.
I was pitching this on Facebook earlier, which would be a show where you just hang out by Bill Cosby's star on the Walk of Fame and ask people who stop to take a picture with it, like, "Hey, what's your deal?"
Yeah, is this ironic, or do you love his old comedy albums? Or do you think black people should pull up their pants? What's the deal?
Oh man.
Usually if I'm being oppressed by society for about 600 years, I find it's because my pants aren't at the proper waist level. And then I'm pretty much fine after that.
Oh man. Yeah, we're driving to Oxnard, and I wanted to actually pose a question to the group while also simultaneously promoting our sort of sister podcast that we got to do this week. So our friends Monica Scott and Luke Jensen. Monica was back in town from New Orleans, and we reviewed on the documentary podcast, What Did You Learn? The Amazing Jonathan documentary. Has anybody watched that yet?
Oh, no, I want to. I didn't know it was out yet.
It's on Hulu.
Did you watch it, Carter?
It's fucking insane.
No, I did not.
You should definitely watch it and then listen to the episode because we got talking about it. But
Does he die at the beginning or the end?
no, he's still alive.
Ooh, he's a magician.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, so
He
that's...
was dead all along.
No, you're dead, man. No, that's kind of
The
what
Prestige
the movie's about
2.
a little bit. Yeah, it's like, well, no, you didn't
This
have
man
cancer.
is not dead.
Is he still wearing?
Trapped by Tool.
Is he still wearing eyeliner?
It's all stink fist.
Yes, he's still wearing an eyeliner. He's still wearing a headband.
He's still a magician, Sam.
Of course he's wearing eyeliner. No, he wears a headband, and the craziest part is that, like...
He doesn't even have a head, but he wears a
Well, no,
headband.
he doesn't have hair.
Hell of a trick.
It's a fucking wig. And there's two
Oh, really?
documentaries.
Why's he got a wig on?
So there's two documentaries. There's one that's like just like a very straight up like biographical documentary that's on YouTube that you can watch for free. But then there's the second one that's on Hulu that's like the behind the scenes of the biographical documentary.
There's a documentary about the documentary?
There ends up being 4
Pull over.
documentary crews that show up to document the amazing Jonathan in the course of this thing.
He's not that amazing.
They're
He doesn't
they're
deserve
fire
that.
festing the amazing Jonathan.
Kind of, yeah, but then you're like trying to figure out like, is he fucking with all these people? Like, did he set this? Like, because he's a
The
prankster,
confounding Jonathan,
Yeah,
more like
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
That's what I'd have called the documentaries.
Yeah. But the tagline for the movie, and they have a big billboard up on Sunset that says this is magic, meth, mayhem.
He did meth?
Yo, on camera.
Oh, that's how
spoilers
he
for
was
that
so
documentary
fun.
on fucking camera, and it's
Or did
amazing.
he?
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
or did he? No, seriously,
I
that
heard
is
it-
kind of
wait,
the question
but
that's posed.
did he do it off a mirror?
Huh? No, he smoked it. He smoked it out of a fucking elaborate.
Well, then he's not a
pipe
magician.
system. But no, he smoked it out of a rabbit. So,
All right.
Yeah, no.
I will now smoke meth out of a hat.
It was just probably one of those glass pipes you buy at a fucking convenience store.
Yeah, exactly.
Some call those glass dicks.
Sucking on a glass dick.
sucking on the glass
yeah.
dick.
You smoke some meth, and that's how you get the idea of, like, I should cut a woman in half.
Yeah, all of magic is just.
Yeah.
You smoke meth and you're like, I should seriously pursue magic.
Well, also,
Meth brought us the Fourth Reich and magic. Which is worse?
So in the movie, after it shows him doing meth, it also shows him. He's bought this very expensive piece of like DJ equipment, and it shows him making dubstep music. And my question to you guys is: does meth lead to dubstep?
I think that meth is a consequence of dubstep.
Oh, okay.
I think you start with the Molly, just like everyone does, and then you're on to the harder stuff. Once you're into like Burial's deep catalog.
I think as that music episode said that we did earlier, Bam Margera did meth, and then he made Fuck My Ass with My Own Dick or whatever.
Fuckface, Bend My Dick by Fuckface Unstoppable. Yeah, that's right.
And I think
I
think you're right. I think meth is a club drug. People don't think about that. They don't associate meth with it. But how else are you going to stay up dancing?
I mean,
all
what
night
is a trailer
fucking
park
each other in the
but
ass?
a big ass club?
A big ass putt. That's what a trailer park is.
Hell yeah. You put in your child support and your emotions. Right down to Windmill of Despair.
That polar bear of sadness.
That's right.
One time I did comedy at a trailer park.
Hell yeah.
There's one audience member, and he lived in a trailer that was 10 feet behind the stage. He definitely smoked meth. His skin was like paper thin. He had a dog that like jumped up on him at one point and barely grazed him, and he just started bleeding.
Oh my God, where was this?
Back in Texas.
Oh yeah.
One time I lived in a trailer park for 2 years.
Congratulations.
Any more to that story, Carter?
It actually rules. It's really underrated. You just got to find the right trailer. That's all. I mean, like, you know.
Did you have wacky neighbors?
Sure, I had wacky neighbors. I mean, I don't think they're as wacky as my neighbors here. They got some pretty wackadoo neighbors here, but
yeah, absolutely.
Well, your neighbors here are literally on meth.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
And live outside.
And live outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and they weren't wacky necessarily. They were just like, you know, I really wish I had more like juicy shit to divulge.
Yeah, this is the worst trailer park. So I'm taking the mic away from Carter.
I lived in well-adjusted woods trailer park.
I was like, I lived in a trailer park and everyone studied for the SATs. Except for this one weirdo, he studied for the ACT. And I think there was a guy who took the ASVAB and died in Iraq.
There were hookers, though. There were hookers everywhere. There you go.
Daytime hookers, even.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's what I love about L.A. There are daytime hookers.
Yeah. They're just there to soak up the sun.
If you're ever visiting L.A. and you want some hookers, go down to Vernon at night. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, man, yeah.
At night, there's like a couple blocks where there's just like, it's like a 1 block radius, and it's like the traffic we're experiencing on the freeway right now. Cars up and down the street. About 15 girls on both sides of the cars. And they're all hot. It's insane. Yeah, really.
Why can't they just get free stuff?
Because they could just make more money robbing these fucking tricks.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
They prefer Marks. Marks is... Anyways.
There are actually a lot of hookers that a lot of sex workers that are around.
Oh, what are you worried you're going to get canceled
Hey,
from
you know,
your
I don't think
illustrious career where we're doing a fucking podcast in a car on the way to Oxnard, California
Hey, I want
to perform for fucking 3 people who've never used the phrase sex worker in their fucking lives? Is that you worried about losing all that, Rivers?
Yeah, man. It ain't much, but I need it. No, there's a sex workers. There's a bunch of them outside of Joe Rain's house. We were over there.
I'm not a carpenter. I'm a woodworker. Also, she's a hell of a woodworker, too.
We were over there for Thanksgiving, and we were frying up some turkeys.
And we all got our dicks sucked.
Yeah, that's right.
By sex workers, not prostitutes, not whores, definitely not hookers. Sex workers, they came and did work on our penises for the low price of a little bit of that turkey.
And $11. No, they when you fry turkey, there's a tremendous amount of waste, and I did not have a grease trap handy, but there is a dumpster kind of around the corner behind this laundromat near where Joe Raines lives, and I went around the corner to dump the oil in the dumpster, which again is like illegal and bad, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Oh no, the planet.
Well, but here's the thing. I poured it in a box first, so it at least took a while to seep through to the dumpster. But as I'm dropping
I'm
it
here
off,
on a nihilist visa.
as I'm dropping it off, I look around me and notice that there's about 6 or 7 ladies just sort of wandering around, and I realize that, like, oh God, I could.
They're gonna steal that oil for sex
Well,
lube.
no, I was just, I was worried about
dancing by the dumpster.
I was worried
That's how
about
you do
getting arrested for dumping oil and being a John. You know what I mean? Like, I was worried that there would be cops show up and thinking that I was there too.
Best episode of Captain Planet ever.
Well, you just gotta.
This pig man dumped oil in the dumpster and then tried to fuck these 8 sex workers. That's what we call them, right, Planeteers? Right.
You gotta remember on days like that, there's a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and a lot of cops around with not shit to do, so I had to be on my guard.
Let's take a moment to appreciate how all the toxic chemicals in the atmosphere here and the recent smoke from the fires really makes for a hell of a fucking sunset.
Yeah,
It's
man.
gorgeous.
Yeah, we're
My God.
we're
It's like living in a Pink Floyd laser light show.
Yeah, it's like Apocalypse Now.
That's right. Big ass brush fire yesterday.
It
here
is
in Los
the apocalypse.
Angeles, and it's making traffic really fucked right now because all the damn freeways are shut.
Okay, road rage level 1. It's happening with Rivers.
I'm getting angrier. No, it's you know, I can kind of explain my whole driving philosophy. It's basically like anytime I see somebody just like cut me off, I'm like, fuck yeah, that guy gets it. Because he's, you know, he knows what he knows what he wants. It's a person who knows what they want in life, and I respect that. What I don't respect is fucking Hamlets to
You
be
like
or
a
not to be
fucking
at the fucking
S&M
intersection.
commuter.
What?
The days I drive to work like an asshole are the best days I have. I'm like, oh, your brain is in the right place for success. You didn't fucking stop for any light. If I run a red light, I'm probably getting like a promotion and my dick sucked.
Yeah, you're not beta driving at that point.
Yeah, basically. I don't drive like a fucking cuck.
Yeah, I have these thoughts.
I also like how Rivers' description of his theory on driving is just road rage. It was just him describing how you get road rage.
It's not even road rage. It's more just like you know, being fearless and never apologizing and taking no prisoners.
That's what insurance is for.
Yeah, let God sort them out.
I will race any car in the worst car. I have a Nissan Versa. I have raced Lotuses on the streets of Los Angeles because here's the thing. If I total the Nissan Versa, I can get a new one cash.
It's the fun.
If you total the Lotus, no one drives those cars as fast as they can go because they don't know how. Because if they knew how to drive a car good, they would have the confidence that didn't require them to purchase that fucking car in the first place. That's why Ferraris come with a hat and a jacket, so people know you're a Ferrari guy when you're not in the fucking thing. I will beat you in a Versa.
We are currently in a Versa right now as well, I should say, and I love it, and I've done the same thing. It's very funny to like try to get into it with somebody because they make themselves look foolish just engaging with you.
Street racing in rush hour traffic is the ultimate restrictor plate racing.
It's fucking perfect. Like the Nissan Versa, if you don't know, has what I describe as a golf cart engine.
You have to turn the air conditioner off if you're going up a hill.
Right. It's about as powerful. It has all the power of a dying baby bird.
If you listen to house music while you drive it, you can't go on any inclines. Too much bass, it sucks all the power from the car.
But it is very funny just to like, you know, challenge Dodge Challenger Hellcat or something.
Yeah, any of
lane.
that
It's
shit.
like, yeah, fuck you. I'm, you know.
They're all scared to get a scratch.
It ain't about speed in L.A. Also, it's about thinking. It's
About
smarts.
maneuverability,
Yeah.
which the Nissan Versa has
does.
in spades.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing copy now for Nissan.
This show is not sponsored by Nissan Versas.
I'm brought to you by Nissan Versa. That's how I got over to the fucking Disgraceland today. And now we're in one.
I take the bus to work, and in the past week, I've seen a homeless person with 3 bags of trash hit somebody over a seat.
With the bag of trash?
No, with their hand. It caused
socked
quite an issue. And then today, I saw somebody dying on a bus, and the ambulance had to be called. So driving, is that as good? No. You don't see anything cool when you're driving.
That's true.
Oh man.
Nothing smells like piss when you're driving, huh? You think that's cool? I don't.
Can't get scabies in your own car unless you already had them. Or if you picked up one of those people who we don't know how exactly to call them. If we don't show up to Oxnard fully woke, I'm turning the car around.
Lust practitioners.
Oh man.
The comedy special will be fully woke. And I just lecture everyone about shit I have no idea about. The last good white.
The Great White Hope.
The Great White Hope. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, in that discussion of the Amazing Jonathan, I came up with this talking point that I'm now asking everybody. And if this if this is something you can talk about, feel free, tweet at us at The Good Spot. But I'll ask you guys. I have a theory that everybody either is this person or knows this person. Does everybody know somebody who's accidentally done hard drugs?
I know a bunch of people who've done them on purpose.
It was every time.
Do
Accident.
you know anybody who's done it accidentally?
Yeah, I know people.
Robert
people
Downey Jr.
claim that.
And on purpose. Then on accident, then on purpose.
I know a couple of guys who claim they got tricked into smoking heroin.
Yeah.
When I did
Yeah,
heroin,
tricked me.
I didn't get tricked. They just said, "Hey, you want to smoke some heroin?" And I was like, "Hell, fucking yeah!" I'm withdrawing
you can
hard.
do it any old way.
I'm withdrawing hard from these OCs. Give me that heroin.
Okay. What about you, Rick? Do you know anybody who's accidentally?
I know a lot of people have thought I was doing coke, but it was meth. And it's like, did you think? Or did you just put anything up your nose?
There is a guy in the Austin comedy scene at one point. I'm just going to say his name, Matt Devine. He's insane. And he would give people coke all the time, and it definitely had meth in it. Because they would always snort and be like, "This is the best coke I ever had." And then they'd just be fucking tweaked. And he would call it biker coke, which is...
That's meth.
Yeah, it's...
Remember when it used to be called crank?
Well, biker coke is coke
it used
and
to be
meth
called crank
mixed
years
together.
old.
Used to be called uppers.
Yeah.
Trucker speed. Remember Stacker too? You could just buy
Yeah.
it. You could just buy meth at the fucking pharmacy.
Do they still sell that, don't they?
Well, they took the meth out. I knew this girl. I was in the Air Force. She got stackered, and then she was like, "They're diet pills." It was totally like that episode of Saved by the Bell, but none of us knew that it was meth. And we're like, "Oh, your fucking teeth are falling out because of your diet pills."
People in the Air Force like uppers all the time still.
Well, they didn't give me any.
That?
Did you get any, Rick?
No.
No.
I just got bummed out the whole time because I was part of the machine, man, and I was trying to rage against it.
You weren't on any of the cool missions. That's your problem.
I know, yeah. I really wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't on any of those meth missions.
I got banned from this one mission to surveil the airspace around Dick Cheney's ranch.
Wait, what happened?
I was in a unit where we had to go, everyone was scared of everything after 9/11. And so Dick Cheney has this ranch in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, where he goes and shoots his friends in the fucking face or whatever. And I worked on the surveillance radar. It's not for landing planes. It's for finding shit to blow up in the sky.
Okay.
And they take it up there to make sure, Al-Qaeda wasn't fucking sneaking a stealth bomber into Wyoming. It's like, how dumb... how bad is the country if someone made it across our airspace all the way to Wyoming?
Right, I was going to say, yeah.
But anyway.
Going the long way around the earth.
It's basically just like a fucking Linus blanket for a paranoid old fuck who probably did 9/11 himself. But I wasn't allowed to go on the little mission because I said that maybe it'd be better if he died.
I
don't like that.
I was born in Austin, Texas, so that's where the University of Texas is. A lot of rich kids go there. I used to snort coke with the grandson of the guy Dick Cheney shot in the face.
Whoa!
Oh, rad.
And he would brag that they still had the hunting vest that was all peppered in buckshot or dove shot and covered in blood.
Take that to Pawn Stars. Listen, I can give you $2 for it. Best I can do. I got to make money here.
I was hoping to get 200 for this.
I don't know a lot about this, but I got a guy who specializes in lawyers who've been shot in the face by the Vice President of the United States and lived. So we're going to have him come over here and check out your vest.
And it would be that fucking dork from the museum with the hat.
Oh, yeah.
That guy who always comes in.
That MagTow guy?
This is probably priceless. Yeah.
to bring it back to meth, Chum Lee, the big fat one, got busted with meth at one point.
Well, yeah, look how he lost all that weight.
Yeah.
Did he? I thought it was Corey that lost all the weight. I think Chumlee is still.
He's fat and on meth?
Pinata like. Yeah.
He's
Wow.
a real Chris Farley.
That's
type.
a real success story. You can be fat and addicted to meth.
No, he's got the best job ever, I think, because none of those
to show up and be
people-
dumb.
Well, yeah, none of those people actually work at a pawn shop. They just are rich from the TV show. They don't have to actually go in there, but they do send Chumlee there. So if you're gonna see any of them at the actual pawn shop in Vegas, it's gonna be him, and they just send him there to like hang out and sign T-shirts and shit.
Apparently, there's a candy shop right next to it. It's connected. It's called Chumlee's Candy Shop. And apparently also connected to it is a bar that the pawn shop guy owns. And apparently, you can do comedy there. So if we really want to kill ourselves, we should head out to Vegas. Because I've also heard it's a terrible show.
Oh, fuck yeah, but if
Yeah,
Rick's
it's
there,
big.
if Rick Harrison's there, man, we gotta go.
Or if I'm there.
Apparently, the last news about Chumlee a day ago is that Pawn Stars Chumlee's sexy beach pic too hot for Instagram.
Oh, no.
It's got those double F tits.
Oh, no.
He's got a dad bod now.
He's licking his own double F hairy man tits.
Right. Chumlee, if you're listening, good job, buddy.
Hey, car podcast is pretty fun.
And get us booked on Rick's comedy show. Rick Harrison's All-Star Comedy Show.
Tell you what, the best I can do, I can give you 5 minutes. I was thinking I could do an hour. Listen, you got 4. 5 is I'm being generous.
So it is, of course, dangerous to text and drive or to read your text. I won't be doing that, but I got a hat full of questions from you guys. So
With the original
it.
text messaging, a hat full of questions.
a hat full of questions.
I got my first piece of ass by throwing a hat full of questions at a kind of cute girl in a bad part of town.
Okay, this is from Twitter from @who Mike Todd.
Mike Todd.
Who Mike Todd? Who
The bass player from Coheed and Cambria?
The fact that you know that is so upsetting, Rick.
I know everything.
You need
That's
to-
why I'm so angry.
Yeah, you need to fucking delete that one from your brain.
I'm Coheed and angry.
Oh, boy. We're
God.
done here.
Crash the car.
What's the
Rivers.
question? Hurry up and ask a question before I die.
Who controls the radio? The government.
The goddamn
I just spilled it.
FCC. Fucking the Anunnaki, I'd say. Now that Art Bell's dead,
No, I think,
the last bastion of free speech on the airwaves croaked in Manila. Or the high desert in the Valley of Nye, or wherever the fuck. You guys remember Art Bell?
Yeah.
Goods from the Woods fans. If you are a fan of this podcast, you don't know who Art Bell is.
Oh, yeah,
Get
he-
your fucking shit in
He
order.
played guitar in Coheed and Cambria, right?
when you're going on a trip, do you guys like curate a playlist of some kind? Like,
Oh, this general road trip questions.
Yeah.
Not we can't have the radio on because we're doing
Right.
radio.
yeah, exactly.
But it could be like that. Play someone else's podcast while we podcast. Let's listen to an episode of Boogie Monster. Are they gonna stop talking about barbecue and get around to Bigfoot or what?
We go listen to the Monday morning podcast. Rick, you could probably do it right now.
Brutal. I don't know. I'm just reducing that whole impression out. Brutal. Shabba. A seventh son of a seventh son. What the fuck? It's the worst. The driver controls the radio.
Well, yeah, the driver controls the radio, but I like Carter. Like, I know you moved out here within a year. What the hell did you listen to on the way out here?
I had a bit of a curated. I mean, no, I just had like a fucking.
Did you have songs that were
Listen to
planned
Baby Elephant Walk on repeat all the way from Nashville.
and never blinked.
Oh God, what did I listen to? I listened to fucking Explosions in the Sky because I'm a fucking stereotype of a white guy.
Carter's wearing these really big black glasses right now, in case you couldn't hear it.
It works so well with the scenery, man.
Yeah. Did you listen to Explosions in the Sky in Texas? Like,
I did. I did on the way through Texas. I listened to Explosions in the Sky. What else? Oh, I listened to Guy Clark's Old Number One
Ooh, there you go.
on the way out. LA Freeway. That shit rules.
Great one.
encouraging for moving to LA.
Oh yeah. I don't listen to lyrics. I just like the nice melody. And no, fuck. What else did I listen to?
Mostly voicemails from his ex
You're out there.
and from his mom.
Burn.
We have a ribbing each other kind of relationship, Rick and I, as you can tell.
Turning into that, I don't know why it became so combative. We're trying to bring a dynamic to the show.
I wish I was dead.
I tell you what, here's a little dating advice. When you're seeing someone, always let their first call to you go to voicemail in case they die. You can wistfully listen to it later. Because if you just always answer, then you're never going to get that thing to, hey, I don't normally leave these because I'm not 40, but call me. And, you can think about that.
Suggestion of a man who recently got divorced. All right.
Yeah. I deleted all the voicemails from my ex-wife, who is still very much alive.
I have a 5-disc changer in my car.
Fuck yeah.
And I was just listening to a UGK double album, another UGK single album, Ghostface Killah CD, and I don't know, one more maybe. I can't remember the other one. But yeah, I just changed through those. I can listen to the same songs and albums just over and over again because I'm insane. When you have 5 discs and just go through them, it's fine.
That's a perfect amount too. A 5-disc changer is like kind of. I feel like you can definitely cultivate a nice little nice arrangement there.
Oh, my fucking dad had one of those.
I have one of those Bluetooth things that you can connect to the radio, and so I can play stuff off my phone. So yeah, now I can listen to the 2 songs I have downloaded on my phone.
I'm totally I haven't had CDs in so long. Like literally.
Oh, rich boy.
The CD. Well, no, I mean the CD that's in here is Sturgill Simpson, and it just came with the vinyl.
Stop sucking up to Sturgill.
And it's just been in here since like 2016.
That's what happened to my car when I bought that LP too.
Yeah, you just pop it in.
It was the only CD I had. But you know what? I listened to Dwight Yoakam's cover of Suspicious Minds all the way to Fresno on repeat once.
Ooh, wow, there you go.
That's a lot of Suspicious Minds.
Just the one song?
Yeah.
Damn, were you going through some shit? Why
It's a jam, dude.
I also chanted the Bible backwards the whole way.
We can't go over.
I was doing UGK Chopping Blades on repeat a lot. Great song.
I was recently listening to Chris Cornell put out this, or not put out, he's dead, but his management.
That's what they want you to think, man.
Oh man, they got me too. But he had this compilation. It's like all of his shit. A lot of it has aged well. Like some of the Soundgarden shit sounds pretty great. He does these great covers, but that Audio Slave stuff has not aged well.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like some funky marriage dad rock. It does not sound great.
It was bad when it came out.
Yeah.
It didn't age at all, Carter. You just got smart. Boy, you really got a lot of mileage out of that effect.
Yeah, no, that was the
The Digitech whammy.
Yeah, that was the VH1 morning wake up song of 2003. All right, let's go back to the questions, Hat.
Hey, can we do Taco Bell on the podcast?
Oh god.
You can eat it, you just can't mention it.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys got a cease and desist.
Yeah. Taco Bell, once upon a time, Taco Bell followed me on Twitter. And then they've since unfollowed me, and I was pissed
I don't know which one of those two things is the more sad thing to say.
Sadder? It was, I think it was before I even started doing comedy. It was right when I started doing Twitter, and just brands didn't know how to do Twitter, so they just followed anyone who mentioned them.
Oh, yeah. You got to complain so that they'll follow you so you can DM them.
Yeah, I could have. I missed my chance to slide into Taco Bell's DMs.
It's I found Baby Dookie in one of your chalupas. Follow us so we can sort this out. And they follow you, and then don't sort it out.
Turns out it was grown man Dookie. Oh.
It was actually Beyond Meat. Which is
That's Del Taco.
Which is what's that?
Burger King.
Meconium. What's that first?
Yeah. That's the first.
Oh, Carter knows.
No, I know what that is because me and my friend wanted to start a band in high school called Meconium, which is the first shit a baby takes.
Carter, you have the infinity stones of shitty band names on your fucking bass gauntlet. What was your last band?
Husband Stitch. Shout out. to all my folks back in Nashville.
Google it so you can understand the reference and listen to the punk band.
I was going to ask, is there music that we could get a hold of? We could put it at the end of this episode.
For sure there is. It's on Spotify.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I actually, I mean, I'm in the band, so I'm biased, but I love that band.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, put on PTSD by a Husband Stitch. We'll hash it out later.
Yeah. We'll have you tee it up at the end here.
Sure.
When we get to Oxnard.
That mountain looks like a tit. Like one of those good tits from the 60s when bras were all conical.
Man,
I love a 60s tit.
man, you know what the funniest shit ever is that the Grand Tetons
They look like tits.
literally means Le Grand Teton means the big tits.
That's fucking tits.
French, like French trappers, because they were fucking dudes and they were so goddamn horny, named these mountains the Big Tits. That's what Grand Tetons fucking means. It's my favorite thing ever.
So all of our giggles were warranted upon hearing that name the first time.
Yeah, the Big Tits, the Big Tit Mountains.
The big titties.
Le Grand Teton. yeah, dude.
Look at those big titties.
It's the
Sound like a morning zoo from Paris. Worst
Welcome
ever.
to the show. How hard is your baguette?
Stop it, you're being so silly.
It's yeah.
Fuck the French.
Yeah, it's just guys in scarves chasing big-chested women around the studio.
Skunk trying to rape a kitty cat. That's all France ever is, and all it ever was, and all it ever will be. That and a little picture of a grumpy woman. Whoop-de-fucking-do. The Mona Lisa. You fucking postage stamp of indecision. Why is that the most famous piece of art?
I actually have an answer for that.
Because it got stolen
Yeah.
one time. Boo,
Yeah.
dude, so did my Honda Accord. It didn't make the car worth any more. In fact, it's worth quite a bit less after they found all that living outside man's dookie in it.
Oh my god, that's exactly right. It got stolen. That was just the anniversary of that, actually, a couple days ago.
Well, I think the guy who stole it should also wiped his ass with it. Just like what happened to my 94 Accord.
You wiped his ass with the entire car?
He drove the car up his ass. He said he was taking a shit out there in the alley where I park it, and he said, Honda Accord, you ever have a problem with shit sticking to your luscious exterior? And Honda Accord said, no, I don't think so. And then the bear wiped his ass with the Accord.
That's what you do with the Ant-Man shrink ray. You shrink down someone's Honda Accord, put it in your ass like Jackass the movie, and then size it back up and give it back to him.
That's right.
Yeah.
They call that spackle in the crater.
Do you, speaking of stolen cars, do you ever see people who are still using the what's that thing? It's you put it over your steering wheel.
Oh, the wheel jack or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The club?
The club.
Greg Edwards, avid club user. Yeah.
What the fuck?
And his club broke. He's like, my club broke, Rick. And then I was like, I can't believe you still have the club. It's like a fucking antique anti-theft device. He went and got a new club. They still make the club.
I see people who have those all the fucking time, and I think, does that do anything? Are you that concerned your car is going to be broken into and attempt? Because usually they're on really shitty old cars.
I've never seen the club on a Ferrari.
No, absolutely not.
My Bentley came with the club.
It's like, I guess the people who have those shitty cars are so like concerned, like I could
Actually,
not replace this under any circumstance.
That's how it works. The club isn't that great of an anti-theft device, but it's good enough to dissuade someone from stealing a 1993 Camry. You're like, damn, I could probably chop that Camry up for the club. I'm not going to waste 12 minutes on this.
All right, new question. This is from Twitter at the Ben Adams. What are y'all's Halloween plans? Any favorite scary movies? Any costumes planned? For Halloween, I'm gonna just do some biker coke, I think.
Hey, you're going as my dad this year, huh?
Oh, shit. I don't know. I mean, I just fucking got here. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for Halloween.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably just gonna go to some shitty-ass stand-up
Carter's going to be saying that in
comedy
10
party,
years.
and I'll stand around feeling too awkward to talk to anybody, and I'll go home early.
that's pretty much my move. Although the best Halloween I had here was just going to Norm's after leaving that exact party you just described. You know, in the costume, seeing all the freaks at Norm's. That's the shit. There was a Johnny Depp lookalike who walked into the Norm's the last 2 Halloweens ago, and then a scant 2 months later, I saw actual Johnny Depp dressed in almost the exact same outfit walk into Cantor's Deli. So
Norm's is a 24-hour diner for those.
Yeah, Norm's is like a look-alike of Cantor's. It's a cosplay. I'd rather eat at Norm's, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but no, for Halloween this year, I think I'm going to be flying back to LA that day. So I'm going to be back down south and going to a friend of mine's second marriage happening down south there.
Oh, so. You got some smart friends.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Blick.
Gonna do that twice.
Yeah.
Nah, I say go for it. Never give up on love, Kevin. But hey, don't come crying to me when it gives up on you.
But I'll be flying back on Halloween, so hey, if someone's listening to this in LA and you got a fun party,
getting married on Halloween, who you fucking marrying? Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? I don't know why I'm roasting this guy about this. I don't know.
He's getting married on a couple days before Halloween.
Oh, okay, good. That's good
because the tickets are cheaper that way.
Yeah, that's great. Well, congratulations, Kevin, and sorry to whoever is marrying him.
I used to work at a wedding venue, and I definitely remember a couple getting married on or near Halloween, and they had a Halloween-themed wedding, which just, oh my God, what a fucking creepy couple.
My friends got married on Halloween, and they specifically did a masquerade themed thing, and they did that specifically because they were worried about redneck relatives showing up in slutty nurse costumes and shit like that. So that's a good preventative measure if you're getting married on Halloween.
Oh yeah, specific.
Congratulations,
Halloween.
guys! I showed up in blackface.
Oh God!
I think
he has to say that out loud while in blackface.
Yeah, he's dressed as it's a white guy dressed as Kanye West.
Just
or
so there's no mistakes here, I am in blackface.
He's got an
I'm
afro.
not dressed in blackface. I'm going as an insensitive racist. It's meta on meta.
It's a comment. It's a comment. I'm making a political comment.
It's a satire.
It's funny. He hugs the bride, and then the blackface just gets on the dress.
The worst wedding I've ever seen from the wedding venue was 2 nerdy people that got married. The table centerpieces were trilogy DVD sets of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they had fencing swords there, so people could sword fight at their wedding.
I totally banged an orc at your wedding. It was a real Balrog of Mordor, if you know what I mean.
One time I was walking through the lobby while they were trying to meet. They were meeting with somebody who was trying to book a wedding at my venue, and I heard her saying, "Well, here is where I want to put the build your own Hot Pocket bar." Ooh, what a trashy
Build your own Hot Pocket?
How is that even possible?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell.
How is that even possible?
Was it you can put extemporaneous shit on Hot Pockets?
No, I think she didn't understand how Hot Pockets worked, and I think she thought that
they come built.
We could make a sort of dough thing, a hollow dough where people could fill up their own Hot Pocket type thing.
When setting up for this, do you walk into a room and there's just a bunch of empty pockets and huge syringes? And what the fuck do you think?
Here it is. It's about 40 tubes of that Pillsbury crescent roll dough. Yeah. A big old fucking sack, like a burlap sack of that pepperoni. Not good pepperoni.
Like an IV stuffed to the gills with pepperoni pizza meat.
Yeah, just pepperonis, and then
we had to liquefy it so it
a glut of mozzarella.
a honk and hunk.
And then one of those big old yellowish Tupperware bowls from the 70s, just full of fucking loose ground beef.
That's a band, by the way. Great band name.
Loose ground beef.
Loose ground beef.
Yeah.
Also, when I worked at, you just reminded me of something. When I worked at the wedding venue, we used to make these special we called them bread, but they weren't. They were just 2 biscuits out of a tube, and then we'd dip them in margarine, and then dip those in Rice Krispie treats.
There's a
Oh, good,
cop
the
next
cops are
to
next
us.
to us.
Oh, we gotta kill the lights.
What's the laws about? Don't do it now. He's going to think you're doing illegal shit. We're sucking the glass ticket. We look like a bunch of goddamn.
We look like nerds now.
Yeah, we do look like nerds now. I had the cruise control set to the speed limit for specifically this this occasion.
I hope we get pulled over and then we have a cop on the podcast, and we can finally find out whose lives matter. We're finally getting to the bottom of this. Everyone else has been speculating.
Yeah.
Everyone's been speckling the crater. What you call spackling the crater?
Spackling the crater. Hey, we're coming down the hill in Oxnard, folks, and I got to tell you, it looks like that movie where that kid gets kidnapped by Pee Wee Herman, but he's a fucking spaceship.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, right? Flight of the Navigator, that's what it's called. Fat boy, too many Twinkies. He says that in it. That made me laugh. I was 8.
Okay, anyways, if you want to make the worst thing in the world that everybody loves, take a tube biscuit, cover it in margarine, and then cover it in Rice Krispies, and then bake it.
Whoa, what? What is it?
It's just, we would just call it like a roll, a crispy roll. It's the most disgusting thing in the world. People loved them.
This is from a Betty Crocker cookbook published in 1972.
I swear to God, a lot of the recipes we used at this venue were that. Because
Ever since my husband came back from Vietnam,
Yeah.
he's just so anxious.
dude, we'd find cookbooks because it was at the Austin Women's Club, which was a historical.
Was it a
building.
yellow cookbook with like a brown checkerboard crosshatch pattern on it?
Dude,
dinner party serenade. Here's an ice cream cone made out of fucking ham and pickles.
They would have these old recipe books from the Austin Women's Club members from like the 50s. I swear to God, there was one called Cabbage Delight, where you just hollowed out the core of a cabbage, filled it with mayonnaise, wrapped it in foil, and then baked it in the oven. Cabbage Delight. It was an appetizer.
I like how it coincidentally just now smells like shit in here too.
Well, we're almost to Oxnard.
I'm gonna put on the recirculating air because this part of the 101
It's
freeway
like-
is nothing but.
I just thought it was like the grosser, like the descriptions of these treats, like the harder someone up front was farting.
I did eat a lot of blue
The problem
cheese
with this
earlier.
country is that there's not a lot of places where you can see the fucking stars and not smell animal shit.
Yeah.
Romance is dead in America in 2019. You heard it here first on the Goods from the Woods.
So, guys, any costumes planned for Halloween?
I'm going as Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen this year.
Giant blue dong, already taken care of.
Yep.
One of my friends was like, out of the blue, Lisa Curry goes, "Let's be Butch and Sundance." I was like, all right, well, you have to be Robert Redford. And then I was like, what the fuck are we going to just dress up as like two things no one fucking cares about, which I'm all for. And then what, just sit around one of our apartments and complain about other comedians all night, like as Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid?
You got to go to a party so you can look at those comedians and be like, yeah, this is why I fucking hate that guy, and just stay in the corner.
Yeah.
That's why.
In my little hat.
I'll tell you, I haven't been in LA very long, and I've gotten to go to some of these hating on other comedians parties, and I'm here to say it's horrifying. I don't know if I feel paranoid constantly at it, but hopefully I'll get right in there, or I'll be cast out of the city.
Fucking marinate yourself in the bitterness.
Carter, it's worse than you think. I say, Carter Glasscock, and people that go, who? They're not.
I'm fine with that.
They're not talking about you.
I'm just fine with that.
All right, the cops are gone. What do we got in the question?
Oh yeah, let's get some questions back. Yeah, the sheriff had more pressing matters to attend to and just sped past us. For anyone who was wondering.
This is from Instagram. Damina Demock recently learned that Rick Wood plays guitar in a real rad band. Maybe talk about his music. Nah, we're not going to do this one.
Yeah, let's not. Did Carter send this question in? Carter's in the band too.
I am in the band, yeah.
Well, it's real rad. Thanks for learning about it. It's atmospheric yet driving rock.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Who asked that? Damiana Democ. All right. That sounds like a cool demon name.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
I want to see what kind of demon shit you're up to. Or maybe it's a name from, that's family and it's not demons at all and I'm just an asshole.
Yeah, don't fucking ruin your fan base already.
Damiana. That's a cool name.
Okay.
Everyone else is named like Frank or something.
Fucking.
My brother's name.
See? Say it again, Carter.
That's my brother. My brother's name is Frank.
Oh, God. Frank Glasscock.
Frank Peter Johnson Glasscock.
Frank Peter Johnson Dick Balls Glasscock.
Big floppy ass Glasscock.
I mean, at least his name doesn't rhyme with farter. He came out with the fucking. He has the winner name.
Yeah, that's true.
Farter Glasscock.
Try
Ah,
being
man.
fat and having a name that rhymes with farter in
I
middle
have
school.
a name that rhymes with farter.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, what if you were Carter Harder? He'd be Farter Farter. Nah, that doesn't work.
I've had one time in my life where people called me farter. Yeah, one time ever. It was in the first grade.
That sounds about right.
My whole name's dog shit from start to finish.
I don't understand why people make fun of Carter Glasscock or Glasscock. One time in the 8th grade, I laughed at the name Cockburn. And then one of my friends was like, fucking grow up. And then I was like, yeah, you're right. And then I never did that sort of thing ever again.
And look at Sam now.
Yeah, now I'm in a car.
If you haven't, he is the more mature person on this whole podcast.
Another question. This is from John L. in Alabama via Facebook.
Hell
So,
yeah.
he's
Someone's still on it.
Yeah.
John L. in Alabama.
How do the calories in a rich person compare to pork? Would they turn into decent bacon?
Are you talking about killing and eating the rich?
Yeah, I think he is.
I would like to prepare the rich in a Carolina vinegar-based style barbecue with a lot of crushed red pepper. Served with a side of banana pudding.
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla wafers.
This guy's from Alabama. He knows that the white sauce is probably superior to just your standard barbecue. So some of that maybe, with some capers. I don't know if you're going to go crazy. Yeah. And then...
What kind of barbecue are you eating?
You trying to put pine nuts on Jeffrey Epstein's cooked corpse? I don't eat pedophiles.
No, they're spoiled.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It depends on the rich person how you got to prepare them. If they're doing a lot of exercise and stuff like that.
If they're really old, you just got to make jerky.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can do. But if they're like young and fat,
Yeah.
then you can.
If
Yeah,
it's Joe Rogan, make jerky. If it's Dick Cheney, get that belly fat going.
Oh yeah. I'd shobu Dick Cheney. That shit that's on ramen.
I'd titty fuck him. Wait, what's the question again?
How hard would you titty fuck Dick Cheney? I think is the question. The answer is really, really fucking hard.
I'd open up his heart transplant scar and give that a go.
fuck his open.
Yeah, leave my seed right in his fucking stolen heart box.
While he does a Christian Bale impression.
I don't like that.
I would recite verbatim and in perfect impression Christian Bale having that meltdown on the set of Terminator 5 or whatever.
You're fucking amateur, man. You're fucking amateur.
So unprofessional.
You're in my line! That's the sound I make when I achieve. People say achieve orgasm like they accomplished something.
Well, that's
That
okay.
answers that question.
Yeah, I think so too.
We really got it.
This is from Amy D in Oregon via Facebook. Would you pay $80 to go see Garth Brooks live? I'm going with everybody in the car saying no.
80?
Yeah, $80.
I would pay $80 to forget you asked us that.
100% I would. Absolutely.
I would pay $80 if it was Chris Gaines.
I'll tell you what. I would not, but I would pay $80 to see Garth Brooks dead.
Oh,
No,
man.
I'd 100% pay $80 to see Garth for the same reason I'd pay a similar amount to see Carrot Top or anything else going on in Vegas right now. You're getting a show, Garth's biggest influence is not Hank Williams or no shit. It's fucking Kiss. The man knows how to put on a show.
He smashed 2 guitars together.
Hell yeah.
That was in the 90s.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, absolutely I'd go. I'd 100% unironically spend $80. I've stated on this podcast, too, that $40 or $30 rather is the most I'm willing to pay for a joke, like to do something stupid, which is why I couldn't see Limp Bizkit because they were $40, which is exactly $10 more than I'm willing to pay for.
Well, after learning this, we're getting pit passes to Monster Jam next time it comes, and we're actually fucking going.
Oh, that would be so much goddamn fun. You know it would be.
I've been once,
yeah,
and it was terrible, actually.
You didn't like it?
Because the place I saw it at was indoors.
Oh, yeah, it's too
breathing
small.
in exhaust and fucking dirt. It was terrible.
Yeah, sometimes it's in like a hockey arena, and that's real sad.
They usually do it over at Angel Stadium in Anaheim, I think.
That sounds better.
Yeah, I do that. That's
Yeah, fuck Angels in the outfield. I want goddamn Gravedigger to jump over some shit.
Yeah, if they didn't have the dirt and exhaust in the air, it probably would have been fun.
Yeah.
There should be a monster truck, because like the body doesn't matter, so what if it was just a big old pair of titties?
The Grand Teton.
Titties.
Le Grand Teton.
Le Grand Tetons.
Yeah, it's got a French fucking Grand Prix
Yeah, just a
driver.
big old couple of boobs jumps over a busted up Cadillac.
Well, they did at Halloween Havoc 1995. Hulk Hogan had his monster truck that had his biceps on it.
See?
So,
like, biceps suck.
Yeah.
Put an ass on a monster
Put
truck.
ass and boobs on the monster truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to make it kid-friendly, though.
Kids love tits. That's what they eat out of.
Also, I want
Just
to.
kid food holders is what they're called.
I just want to point out Rivers would pay $80 to see Garth Brooks because he is the most financially stable person in this car.
That's what you get for not sinning. When you don't sin, you get to spend $80 on Garth Brooks.
This is from Twitter.
I'll spend $80 on Barf Brooks, if you know what I mean.
Oh, Davey. How long did it take this car to get carterized?
No, I appreciate it, and thank you so much for your patronage. As I recall, what did we say carterizing something was? It's like I pee on it? I don't even remember.
God damn, how much of a mess are you?
I'm actually relatively pretty straightforward. I just don't remember things I say from the day to day. No, I forget. How does one carterize something? I forget.
I've also forgotten this inside joke. I know it was something that was said on the podcast.
Yeah, I remember that
I
now.
guess it was a fart. That was my
Man,
guess.
All
well,
our memories are bad.
I
'cause we
appreciate
do
the shout out.
drugs or something.
I will carterize something in your hometown if you want me to.
Carterizing a wound? Like
Yeah, carterizing a wound. Yeah.
Injured in a war, you farted on. Let me piss in your knife wound so you don't die on the field of battle. It's an antiseptic, anticoagulant. I don't drink enough water.
Okay.
Then Carter just puts a bunch of uric acid in your death wound.
I smell a T-shirt.
Send us another message via Twitter to tell us what the fuck that is.
To be fair, we did say it, so we should know.
Yeah, we
but-
should know.
Yeah.
You need a Goods from the Woods glossary and an intern who can pull up meanings.
We already
Oh shit,
answered
450. I think we got
I was
more.
going to say there's another 50 behind
God
us.
damn it. Fuck.
The fuzz. I'm getting a lot of heat from
I really
got
should-
Smokey on our
I don't wanna
6.
stay in this shit.
Man, I should not have brought this gun. I'm gonna tell you straight up right
I
now.
shouldn't have brought this gun and this bag of meth.
Yeah. Win in
Okay.
Oxnard.
We got another one. This is from Instagram, the Scott Long. What is the craziest / funniest thing you've ever seen while touring? The shit I took after eating Taco Bell for 5 days straight.
This is crazy.
The craziest thing I've ever seen after touring is my bank account.
One time I was in this band and we played in this house in Memphis, and it was like a bullshitty noise show. So it was like one guy in front of a fucking Casio tape deck or some shit, pretending like, vibing out. And in the middle of it, a SWAT team burst in, like kicked in a door, put shotguns in everyone's face, like, everyone get the fuck out of the house! And we were like, what the fuck? And apparently it was a house show, the guy's roommate was like selling felony levels. I guess, more than felony levels, just tons of ecstasy.
Yeah, there's a SWAT team.
Yeah, tons and tons of fucking
I don't
ecstasy.
think it gets higher than a felony. I hate to chime. I'm no
Does it?
lawyer here.
Or whatever it is.
Oh, no, my friend got arrested for a super felony, and that was in 2007.
I assume like a little bit of ecstasy is a felony level of ecstasy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was insane. And they used my cable box to take his goods and took it downtown and never got my cable box back.
Oh my, wow.
And then that night we stayed at someone's house and we stayed in like their garage and we like stayed on the ground and the people who lived in that house came in the middle of the night and we thought they were breaking in and we all scared the shit out of each other. So yeah, that was probably the craziest night of touring.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Jesus. I don't think I've told this, and this was just the last time I was at this particular venue that we're getting close to. I was literally going into my last joke, and a man just walked in off the street and was like, well, fuck this guy, and just pointed at me. He's like, and fuck you guys, and fuck you, and he starts just like screaming. So that's the show we're headed to right now.
That was the last Oxnard show.
Yeah, that's literally the last time I was at this place.
By the end of that show, you were telling him, you guys were like commiserating about fucking Dick Clark or something. Like he was like talking about how he'd met Dick Clark and how you guys need to start a sketch show together.
Yeah, well, so it was my last joke or whatever, and so I didn't mind just burning it. So I tried to get him to come on stage and because I wanted to interview him. I'm like, brother, come up here, man. Where are you from? I just wanted to get him up there and talk to him.
Brother.
Yeah.
All right, we're passing a Popeyes. We can get the insane chicken sandwich everyone's worried
By
about.
the way,
Why
I
not
did
eat
it.
that goddamn ham sandwich before you left? I totally would do that.
I got it on the first day.
fucking line,
Yeah, it's like 50 cars in the thing.
Jesus Christ.
Everyone's like, I've never. What is it? It's chicken. Now what's that like? I don't know why they're all fucking
bread?
Southern all of a sudden. It's chicken, huh? So what do they?
No, this one's bigger. This one's bigger and it's got pickles.
Popeyes has had the tensile strength of Popeyes has been put to the test for the past 12 days, and it did not survive. It's been broken. Every fucking Popeyes in America right now is totally fucked.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get PTSD counselors for
Crazy,
Popeyes.
yeah, and you just feel fucking terrible for the workers because Popeyes.
They're all nom-vets now.
Yeah, pretty much. Just because
before, now they definitely are.
because of some Twitter shit, Popeyes is kind of has the same aesthetic as like a fucking coffee shop or something now, where it's just a bunch of people who write for Vice and BuzzFeed standing in line, just arguing about whether this is a good sandwich or not.
It is a good sandwich.
Man, I can't. I'm
I had it.
I'm gonna have to rehab it in a few months when shit settles down and I can actually get it properly. Because I went and got one, and the line was not that crazy, but it was because they had basically told everybody. They did what we used to do when I delivered pizzas and we didn't want to work anymore. We'd go, yeah, delivery's going to be 2.5 hours. And people were like, oop, never mind. And they just told everybody it was going to take 45 minutes. And I was like, I bet you're full of shit. And I was right. But they were genuinely really busy. It only took 15 minutes to get, but they were too busy. And I didn't get any damn pickles on the sandwich. And supposedly the thickness of the pickles is the selling point of the Popeye sandwich. So I have to go back. I had, what I would describe as a very, very, very small amount of the spicy.
We got beeped at.
Sauce. And,
Jesus, I almost shit my pants.
This car was nearly carterized.
Somebody just honked their horn at you, and I don't understand why.
I put my fucking blinker on. We're pulling up to the damn Thirsty Ox.
We have one more question.
Let's get that
I feel
one
like
more.
we should just.
got to now.
Oh, yeah, if there's only one more, that's perfect.
This is from Twitter, Zach Clement7.
Okay.
Who's the one that falls asleep every time without question? We all fall asleep every night, I would say.
Yep.
I've never slept a day in my life. A day in my glass cock sucking life.
I stay up. I listen.
Rick has no eyelids. It's really unsettling.
I just listen to Dwight Yoakam's Suspicious Minds and chant the Bible.
We can't go back. We're caught in a trap because I love you too much, baby. Oh, can't you see what you're doing to me?
Yeah.
I don't believe a word I'm saying. We can't go on together with Suspicious Minds.
That's right. Yeah, generally on a road trip, I drive, and then when I don't drive, I fall asleep pretty hard.
We can't build our lives.
I can't sleep in a car. And when I'm on a road trip, it's usually with one other comic, and I feel bad about just falling asleep.
We're suspicious.
Slash scared that they're going to kill me, so I'll stay awake.
But yeah, we've arrived at the Thirsty Ox. That's a damn podcast, everybody.
Sleeps for wimps.
Yeah,
Rick,
yeah, it is.
Rick, where can people find you online, sir?
I get drunk at night and tweet dumb shit at Rick Wood, but the O's and Wood are zeros.
Alrighty, Carter, what about you?
Dr. Clark on Instagram. I'm gonna find Twitter. I'm gonna make this right. I'm not, but yeah, just find me on Instagram, and
Sam?
Facebook.
Slam Harder on Twitter, LA Comedy Life on YouTube. Yeah, whatever.
Watch the YouTube videos. They're good.
Yeah, they're great.
The people in them aren't good, but the videos are good.
Videos are tremendous. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/thegoodspod. We're on Twitter @thegoodspod. Every episode ever, youtube.com/thegoodspod. Big shout out to our friend Richard Eden up there in the Klondike doing the hard work at thegoodspod.com. And you can go to Apple Podcast, rate, review, and subscribe. Tell a friend. That's the best way to spread awareness about this podcast. It shows the attitude of gratitude. And if you don't have the attitude of gratitude,
fuck off.
That's right. Carter, what are we about to hear? What's this damn music I'm about to play?
A song called PTSD by Husband Stitch out of Nashville. Check it out.
All right, and we'll see you next week.
Good night lives.
That guy sees that we're like serious about the podcast.
Welcome to the Goods for the World.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we're back. We've got a little update. We just did the show in Oxnard.
Boy, what a show! What a show! What a you know.
Show.
When they talk about great performance spaces, they talk about Radio City Music Hall. They talk about La Scala, and they also talk about.
You got your
the
Kiss
Thirsty
Alive.
Ox.
You got your fucking Quadrophenia. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What? That's an album.
Hampton Comes Alive by Fish. Frampton Comes Alive by Frampton. You know the hits, folks. You've heard them on your dad's boombox in his man cave in the garage.
I'll say on this show, you really hate to see it. This was a whole night of you hate to see it.
You really hate to see it. Just
My God.
the rot of America. Jesus Christ.
Register to vote. Register your pets.
Rick, try to describe what's just happened and quickly summate it as quick as you can.
This is a bunch of fucking rubes in a bar that doesn't even have tile on the floor. We were standing on substrate and drinking domestic
tile.
beer.
It clearly used to have tile, and then they just ripped it
Yeah,
out.
the patrons probably stole it for meth money. It's the kind of bar the urinal would get ripped off at.
Hey, what? I heard someone yell about losing their glass pipe before we got in there.
I haven't done a show like a quote-unquote show like that in a long time. where hardly anybody in the bar is interested to hear comedy. And there's actual people there to watch the comedy show also at the same time.
Other people, as in the comedians, or like the 4 people like disputing the wine.
Yeah, there appeared to be 4 completely fucked up people. 4 like people kind of there ready to listen.
4 completely fucked up.
And then the audience.
More than 4. It's like a whole cadre.
There were 4 superstars though. There were 4 like they did a hard 8 minutes during everyone else's 10 minutes.
They were on the all-star alcoholic team.
Who was it? It was the woman in the Dodgers cap.
Oh yeah.
She was a piece of work, I think you would say.
That was Anna.
Okay.
She
Anna.
had no shoes on.
Their names?
Oh, I learned their names. That was Anna.
She had sooty feet.
Tessa was the bartender.
She had Barney Rubble toes.
She did. She had what we in the biz call Walmart feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Kroger feet.
Oh,
Yabba
God.
Dabba Doo feet.
Then there was her friend who was nice, who had the purple indica, but he just looked like a goddamn. He looked
like Mickey Rooney now.
He looked like he manages a sit-go outside of Deliverance County.
And he was bragging about the homeless woman he let stay at his house.
Yeah, but didn't hook up with.
No.
Sadly.
Yeah, it's like
He's
if
a
you're gonna
saint.
let her stay, I mean, like
Yeah, go ahead and say what you're going to say, Carter.
it was the best of times. It was the worst of times, and I really.
I'm taking the mic away from Carter. Come on, Charles Dickens.
Yeah.
All right. So, we all went up, and I feel like, do you guys, how do you guys feel validation-wise right now?
Better
All right,
than I thought.
Pull
I
over
would
so we
feel.
can kick Carter out of group therapy. Validation-wise,
I feel all right.
I feel vindicated, but not validated.
There's a guy there that was
Gonna do.
heckling the entire time everybody's set.
He claimed to be Irish, but then other people said he was faking it.
Oh, he's Irish. He's 100% Irish. That guy has been going there every day for the last 12 years.
I feel like if he was really Irish, he should have punched me.
Me and Rick Wood both said stuff that he shut the fuck up after. Because we either hurt his feelings or he was like, yeah, you got
Let
me.
me ask you this.
And we belittled the Irish.
Y'all acknowledged him, which is what he wanted, so that's when he shut up.
What did you say? Something about what his parents said to him? That was funny.
I
as hell.
said, I can't say anything worse to you than what your parents have said to you.
He
or
moved.
something
He
like
changed
They're
seats
both
after
fucking
that.
dead.
That's the most Irish response to a parent's joke. He's Irish.
that. Yeah.
Everyone's fucking dead.
They're all dead.
Well, do you think this is going to result in him like not going there tomorrow?
No.
No, it's a
They
bar and
love
he's
it.
Irish. He's gonna be back.
He's going to stay until closing time.
I mean, that's what I hear, but I'm just saying.
The American guy, the Mickey Rooney looking guy, when we were talking to him.
Wait, who the fuck was that?
The other guy who was American who had the tank
The guy
top.
that had
Oh,
no
tank.
eyebrows?
Yeah,
the guy with no eyebrows. That guy looked like he had a third-degree fire blown into his face. That motherfucker looked like he was like fucking. But first of all, he was beach ready, and I appreciate that. He had like that fucking
Dude, everyone-
tank top, like he's been working on the car all day, and he's
And,
just fucking drunk, and
Please
like
no, nowhere close to a beach right now.
no, not at all.
Close to the beach.
But he's beach ready, you know what I
Ventura
mean?
Harbor.
Like when you get beach ready in Kansas, that's what it's like.
Yeah, no, we were talking to that guy. We filmed some of this. Hopefully, it'll make it into an LA comedy life soon.
It absolutely will.
Good. We were talking.
Yeah,
to the
I think
guy.
you got a whole episode out of this one tonight.
And I was asking him like, or I guess Sam was like, oh, do you come to comedy night often? And he was like, I'm here every night of the week. And I was like, what else do they do here? And he's like, he's listing off the shit. I was like, do you have a karaoke? Like, what's your favorite song? He's like, oh, I can't remember. I was singing it while the other guy
they
was
have a
on stage."
karaoke?
Apparently.
He said he loves karaoke. He loves singing goddamn Romeo and whatever. Thin
Yeah.
Lizzy.
Oh yeah, by Thimble Lizzy. He called them Thimble Lizzy.
Thimble Lizzy.
He also said
Lizzy.
Black Crows.
Yeah.
That's a real band, but he really said black in a bad way. He pronounced the C and the K.
Yeah. It was really uncomfortable.
It was outstanding. I'd say 5 stars all around. Everybody did great.
What about that guy who looked like Grimace? He didn't cause any trouble, but he sure did look like Grimace.
No, he looked like Jerry Garcia. Yeah.
Well, he was a big fat guy in a purple T-shirt, so he looked like Grimace to me.
Are you talking about the angry man that walked in twice and looked really concerned? Hey, one guy had his son bring an Uber to the show to grab these people out of the show.
Yeah.
And it did not take. and he just left. But he did scream in the middle of the show, "The guy's leaving in 2 minutes."
Oh, the ride.
The guy being his son.
Yeah. So, Anna, I think her boyfriend or somebody showed up and he had no shoes on, so he couldn't come in the bar. So, yeah, he was just standing at the threshold of the bar, screaming into the bar while the show was going on.
I don't know who's listening to this still, but basically we went to this fucking dump bar in Oxnard. It doesn't even have a finished fucking floor.
It was awesome.
I was just walking around in a bunch of goddamn, like, liquid nails glue residue.
Yeah, a bunch of JB Will.
Yeah, well, a bunch of people in various states of dress.
In various states of intoxication.
They all look like they hastily dressed while running through a flea market and showed up at this bar for fucking $3 High Lifes. Just yelled shit out.
I think they had a wine deal going on.
There's a hood to a NASCAR, it's with the Crown Royal logo on it on stage, not even properly mounted or just leaning on a bar stool.
Actually,
the least you can do is mount it to the ceiling,
frankly,
so it might fall on the comedian and kill them.
That's what I was gonna say. Frankly, it's like a little bit dangerous. It's just sort of leaning against the wall.
No, it's just leaning on a bar stool with a dead guy's name etched into it.
It's crazy they wouldn't let the guy with no shoes in, because I couldn't imagine that bar having a dress code of any sort. I chugged a Mountain Dew.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wow, yeah. Mountain Dew comes in blue now.
I'm starting to get a headache.
You're diabetic now.
I wanted to throw up as soon as I did it.
Slammed it. Slam harder.
I just wanted to prove something to those alcoholics.
I think you provided the showstopper that the entire show needed.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It was a showstopper. It was a panty dropper.
They gave me a standing ovation. Well, none of them could stand without falling down.
I actually heard a drunk go, "Chugging is my favorite way to see a liquid change containers."
From bottle to stomach.
That bar was like if there were 6 Bukowskis and they were all illiterate.
But geniuses in their own time.
Oh,
Genius is spelled Jeanusses. Like, I'm a genius. Like, look at my pants.
I was filming a woman who threatened to punch me.
Yeah, we got 2 angles on that one.
That sister's gonna deck you.
Oh yeah, when you guys kept talking to that guy, I couldn't have been more uncomfortable.
Tank top man?
He was in good spirits, though. He was in good spirits after the show. He's happy to have participated. He was happy to have done his first 30 minutes of stand-up comedy.
He said he wanted to be a comedy.
Yeah, he was
he wanted to be comedy?
No, he goes, man, the last 5 days of my life, I could do a comedy skit right now.
Wow. I mean,
I was like, sign up.
I have no doubt.
More like a comedy scat. Because it'll be shit. Like the kind of shit a cat or wild animal would take.
Just unhealthy and filled with fucking six-pack rings.
He was
chock
happy
full of
to
protein.
be on camera. I was shocked by that.
Yeah, he loves
He's about to become an internet star. I would be happy about it, too.
Yeah, that's true. It's a big highlight.
There's the bagel boss, and then there's the man with alopecia.
We didn't get the Irishman on camera, though, did we?
He had this like sense of regret kind of about saying stuff as soon as he said
Oh, an Irish guy had a sense of regret? Just hold the mic.
Very Irish of him.
It was extremely Irish. It was an extremely Irish heckling. Like, he was extremely drunk. And at one point during Rick's set, he just said, beer. Like, at the bartender, he just yelled, beer.
That was my favorite part. He walked up to the bartender and just,
That
beer.
was the least Irish thing about him, is he was just drinking Bud Lights.
Yeah. That's fucking cheap.
They have Guinness. I saw it. Rivers had one.
I drank the Guinness.
He was the least charming Irishman I've ever met in my fucking life.
Also, there was 3 women in the bar. He bought them all Bud Lights, thinking he could take them home when he couldn't speak.
He was not going to close the deal.
Yeah, he had every negative stereotype of the Irish and absolutely none of the positives.
What are the positives?
Like you're good with words, or you're charming, or you could maybe like do a poem or whatever.
They can tell a story and shit.
He didn't know any limericks.
Yeah, the dancing.
Yeah.
The beautiful.
We all, to
Lord
be
of the
fair, I
Dance.
think we all at least said Lucky Charms at one point during each of our sets.
Yeah.
That's more of a reflection.
Because American racism is ingrained through cereal.
Oh, well, last thoughts on the evening, Sam?
I want to kill myself.
Rick?
But what changed, Sam? I'm moving to Oxnard and becoming one of those people. If you can make it there, so what?
I'm moving to Oxblivion, baby.
Oxnard, if you can make it here, big fucking deal.
It's harsh.
Here,
That's
or
harsh.
You can wash up on the beach.
I feel fulfilled spiritually as a person, and it was great. It was
Hell
great.
yeah, dude.
It was great. You know, I feel like we all learned a thing or two about that Irish heckler, or just about dealing with hecklers in general.
Yeah.
I've done so many LA shows where people aren't blackout drunk and are just willing to heckle everybody that it really did remind me of doing shit back in shithole Austin bars where people are also alcoholics. So that's a good point.
A lot of Alabama shows very similar to that one.
I like how this is an after the credits podcast. If you stay after Carter's band.
You want to know who's going to be in the next Avengers or whatever? Is that what people go to the credits for? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That truck just turned on a blue.
Yeah, this is like the end of the Avengers where we're all, just sitting there eating.
Yeah, all the nerds are waiting around for 8 seconds and nothing they can obsess over.
For more on this night, just subscribe to LA Comedy Life. Coming soon.
Oh yeah, if you want a visual on how much of a nightmare this was.
Look for the man with no eyebrows. I'm telling you, that guy he was downright jolly by the end of this.
It's going to be difficult to edit because there's going to be like 30 minutes worth of footage.
You gotta just do an extended cut of the Clawfoot woman.
Yeah. Each of these people could have their own episode. That's how much footage there was.
They've been inland beaching all day. I mean, they are sunburnt. They're downright loopy. These people were just loopy during this set.
Yep. Meth will do that.
Yeah, it'll make you just straight up loopy.
The Goods from the Woods was mixed, edited, and distributed by me, Rivers Langley. You can find the show on Twitter at TheGoodsPod. Our theme song was composed by DJ Smiles. Check him out on Twitter at DJ Smiles.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.